What does a $30 a night hostel look like in Patagonia? Today's episode takes us to El Calafate, Argentina to check out the America Del Sur Hostel and its incredible views. Grab yourself a big bowl of pasta because our adventure starts right now. Whoa, this place has really gone to the dogs, hasn't it? Buenos dias, everybody. My name's Brent Tim. Today's episode brings us to El Calafate in the Patagonia region of Argentina. Been in Argentina for just about 6 weeks now. We've been all over, but we still have so many more kilometers to travel. But on today's episode, I'm going to show you what $30 a night gets you at a hostel right here in El Calafate. This is actually going to be the first video in a series where I try to document every hostel I stay at, or at least the ones worth documenting, to try to give you a better idea of hostel prices all across the world. Now, without further ado, let's go inside the America Del Sur Hostel, meet the staff, check it out. We might even eat some food at the restaurant. But before we do that, I would greatly appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all my travel adventures all across the world. Okay, we've just walked into the hostel, and let's start with the good stuff. Let's start with what makes this hostel so amazing. It's actually one of, I'm gonna say, one of the top 5 best views I've ever had at a hostel. Check this out. This hostel actually overlooks Lake Argentino, which is the 3rd largest lake in South America and the largest lake in Argentina. You're gonna know you're looking at the lake by its incredibly crisp blue waters. I mean, just take a look at that color. It's pretty chilly and windy out today, but on sunny days, this whole outdoor area fills up with other travelers looking to conversate, and it's a great place to just chill because they've got these hammocks too. So we've seen the outside chill space. Let's go inside and check out the common area. Not only is it incredibly clean, comfy, and cozy, but it's even got a fireplace. It's not raging right now. I actually wish they would throw in a couple logs because it's a little bit chilly outside, but I just feel like I'm in a log cabin or something when I sit in here to work or grab a bite to eat. And speaking of a bite to eat, they've actually got a full service kitchen here. We're gonna go there in a little bit, get something to chow down on, and also meet the chef. But before that, we gotta tour the rest of the hostel. The America Del Sur Hostel is what I would call a full service hostel. This means that even if you show up to the country, to the city, not knowing anything, their knowledgeable staff is going to help you figure it all out. And one of the best ways to do that is by booking a tour through the hostel. Now, of course, you can book tours through other agencies and towns, but oftentimes hostels are going to offer you deeper discounts. And then, because you're in an area where you're going to meet other travelers from all around the world, it's a great place to meet other people that may want to go on the tours with you as well. And since we're in the heart of Patagonia, there is an absurd amount of hiking, glacier treks, and other expeditions to do here. And as you can see behind me, there is a litany of tours to choose from. You just got to talk to the people at the front desk, and they'll be happy to set you up with one. I then had the chance to meet Matthias, the head chef at the hostel. He's been working here for over 5 years, and his passion for food is as big as his heart. He taught me a bit about Argentinian food culture and then proceeded to show me how to make fresh pasta. That's right, fresh pasta at a hostel. I like to think that the Patagonian mountain water is going to make the noodles extra tasty. Yo, the chef is cranking away. My mouth is starting to drool at the thought of this pasta. I don't think I've had fresh pasta since I've been in Italy like years and years ago. So to get it here in the Patagonia region, in El Calafate, at a hostel of all places, my excitement level is through the roof, y'all. The restaurant menu is absolutely insane at the hostel. This isn't some rinky-dink, make you a cold sandwich and send you on your way kind of restaurant. They've got things like pizza, the pasta, which we're about to chow down on. They've also got a lot of Argentinian specialties like bife de chorizo, milaneso, choripan, and even the region's famous barbecued Patagonian lamb. And of course, because we are in Argentina, the wine capital of the world, you better believe they are serving up a long list of Malbecs, white wines, pretty much any wine you could want. You're gonna get it here. Check this out. The chef was nice enough to make us up 2 different plates of pasta. Here we've got the ravioli stuffed with spinach. Then we've got the pasta over here, dotted with the pine mushrooms. They made sure to give us a bunch of cheese too. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Wow. Because we're in Argentina, you know they had to hook us up with the bread as well. About to feast here, everybody. I'm gonna take a few delicious bites of this, and then it's time to go explore the rest of the hostel. Okay, here we go. First bite of the pasta, first big bite of the pasta. Gotta get some cheese in there. Gotta get that noodle in there. Gotta get the big pine mushroom in there. Pow. That's so good. Wow. It doesn't get any fresher than that. Hand rolled, delicious. The pine mushrooms have an incredible, earthy, rich, savory flavor to them. Yum, 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 yum. That's all I can say. Oh, wow, wow, wow. This is an incredible plate of pasta. I cannot believe that I'm eating something like this at a hostel. I've been to so many hostels across the world where the food has been dreadful, absolutely D-R-E-A-D-F-U-L, dreadful. But this pasta right here, absolutely smacking. Thank you so much, man. This is absolutely delicious.
Wine for you.
Wine? Yes, please. Thank you. Gotta have some wine to wash it down with. Now it's time to dig in to the ravioli stuffed with the spinach. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Not too hot. Not too hot. Pow. Whoa. Wow. Wow, wow. So incredibly good. And give me a second while I wipe that salt from my mouth. Incredibly rich flavor in that pasta sauce. The spinach, super fresh. And we got a bottle of Malbec, my friend?
Malbec.
Oh,
classic
thank you so
Malbec.
much. Classic.
Malbec.
Chef, can you tell them who you are and where you're from real quick?
Sorry?
Can you just tell them who you are and where you're from?
La Plata.
La Plata.
The wine is Mendoza.
The wine is from Mendoza.
From Mendoza. Very good. It's very good Malbec. Very good, and it's no expensive wine.
Not
It's
expensive.
normal. Maybe for $3.
Wow.
$4. And good bottle of wine.
$3 for a bottle of wine here in Argentina. Incredible. Cheers. Okay, we checked out the common area, we checked out the amazing restaurant, chowed down on some delicious pasta. Now it's time to check out our dorm room. And again, the cost of this room was about $30 per night. That price fluctuates by a few dollars week to week, day to day, month to month, depending on things like the exchange rate and a few other factors, especially the season. But here we are. Everybody take a look. This is our 4-bed dorm right here. What I really like about this dorm is it has an en-suite bathroom. If you don't know what an en-suite bathroom is, it means the bathroom is actually inside the room. A lot of hostels, you'll have a common bathroom for people to share. The en-suite bathroom is super nice because you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night and wander down the hall, go to another floor to use the bathroom. You can just walk a few steps from your bed and use the bathroom. So here's a better view, what everything looks like. Bunk bed action. I always try to take the bottom bunk just because I have a fear of heights and don't want to fall down. Awesome windows so we can have things ventilated in here. And if you're curious about safety at a hostel, maybe you don't want to share a room with strangers, maybe you're nervous about sharing a room with strangers, they do have lockers where you can lock up all your stuff, and virtually any hostel you stay at will have lockers. If it doesn't have lockers, you probably don't want to stay there. Here's a look at what the shower looks like, pretty much just like any other shower you've ever seen in your life. And here is the toilet. Yeah. What more is there to say about a toilet? Not too much. So yeah, this is the room you get. Pretty good deal. I gotta say that the mattress and the pillow, extremely comfortable. I've slept on some, we'll say, painful, less than pleasant pillows, mattresses in my life, but these beds are nice. One major, mega, gigantic, important thing to note when you're picking out a hostel, make sure that the beds have outlets and lights next to them. Maybe you don't need the light, but the outlet is so important. Here they've got a nice little shelf, so it gives you an opportunity to charge your phone at night and in peace. There's nothing worse than being at a hostel and having to charge your phone somewhere in the room, or even worse, outside of the room. Having the outlets by the beds just makes me feel a lot more secure and a lot more comfortable when I'm charging my phone or if I need to keep some valuables by my bed. And that's that. I hope you really enjoyed this tour of what a $30 a night hostel in the Patagonia region looks like. Special thanks to America Del Sur for hooking us up with that delicious food. Also shout out to the staff as well for turning down the music so I could record this video and not get a whoosh copyright strike. If you want to follow all my adventures, again, we're going to be going to more hostels. We're going to be going to every country on earth because my goal is to eat a meal in every single country on earth. My name's Brent Tim from the America Del Sur Hostel in El Calafate, Argentina, and I'm saying ciao for now.